the reason for this is China became very worried that events in Myanmar were not just going to affect its border security, they were going to have a much bigger effect. In other words, after 1027, and especially after phase two of 1027 in the middle of last year, Beijing was worried that the regime was going to fall. After the loss of Lashio, many people were asking, is Mandalay next? Is Pinuluin next? And China was worried that the loss of Pinuluin or the loss of Mandalay could cause a collapse of the regime. And this was something China did not want. It does not like the regime. It especially does not like Min Aung Hlaing, but it does not want uncertainty, power vacuum. It worries, who will replace the regime if it collapses? Will it be chaos, or will it be some Western-leaning democratic NUG type government? China doesn't know, but it doesn't like this uncertainty. So it would like to see the regime hold elections at the end of the year, and then a new government, military-backed government, I'm sure, emerging after those elections. That's what China would like to see. It doesn't want the regime to collapse before those elections. Right? It wants a kind of orderly, predictable process. And that's why it's so insistent that Lashio and the Northeastern Regional Command should be returned to the regime. It's also because when Beijing gave a green light to the MNDAA, actually more than a green light, a lot of assistance, drone technology, not maybe directly from the Chinese government, but they knew that this kind of assistance was coming from Chinese companies, Chinese operatives. They allowed this to happen, but their message to the MNDAA is take back your historical territory and stop. Don't go any further. That was the deal. But the MNDAA did not follow that deal. They took Lashio. So why did the MNDAA take Lashio? I don't think it's only because Lashio was a significant prize. It was a big prize, economically, strategically, territorially. But I think the reason that the MNDAA took it was because they didn't want anybody else to have it. It was not that they really wanted it, it's that they really did not want the KIO to have it or some other armed group to have it. And if the regime was unable to hold it, if the MNDAA did not take it, they worried that somebody else would. And that would be bad for the MNDAA. That's, I think, why they decided to take Lashio. But China was not happy, and it now insists they must push it back. So what does it mean? It means that China is taking a much more interventionist stance, not only arranging meetings and pieces of paper being signed in Kunming, it's on the ground in northern Myanmar, shaping a particular outcome.